Hey everyone, I'm Alex, and today I am incredibly excited to walk you through exactly how you can completely automate your short-form video production process using the power of AI. If you've spent any time at all creating content, you know the drill. You're constantly trimming clips, hunting for the perfect timestamps, and exporting dozens of versions by hand. Let's be honest, those manual long-to-short workflows are easily the single most repetitive and time-sucking part of the entire content creation cycle today. And while we all know that short-form videos are effectively the currency of attention right now, making them at scale by hand is slow, boring, and let's face it, pretty much impossible to sustain. That is exactly the massive problem we built Vizard to solve, so that you can stop grinding and start creating. Vizard automatically hunts down the best, most viral-worthy moments from any long video, instantly turns them into ready-to-post clips, and then even schedules them across your platforms. In this session, I am going to show you two powerful automations. One that detects a new long-form upload and cuts clips, and a second that handles the titles and publishing for you. Whether you are a solo creator, managing a small team, or running an agency with multiple client channels, these workflows will shave hours off your weekly grind. If this all sounds like magic to you, stick with me, because I am going to break it down and show you how to set it up step by step. First, let's talk about the essentials you will need: a Make or Zapier account, a source for your long videos, and a Vizard account to manage all the heavy lifting. You'll also need your social media accounts linked and, optionally, an LLM API key if you want AI to generate those super catchy titles and descriptions for you. Now let's visualize the structure of the pipeline we are building today to ensure you understand exactly how the data flows from your source to your social channels. The first automation detects when a new long video appears in your source folder, sends that video to Vizard, and tells it exactly how many clips you need. The second automation watches for completed clips, asks an AI model to write click-worthy titles, and then automatically pushes everything live to your chosen platforms. For this demonstration, I am going to use a YouTube upload as my trigger and Make as the automation platform. But remember, the steps are nearly identical for Zapier. Alright, let's dive into step 1, creating that trigger, which simply tells the system to watch your YouTube channel or Google Drive for any new raw content. Step 2 is all about connecting Vizard to your automation tool, which is usually as easy as pasting your API key from the Vizard dashboard into the module settings. Now for step 3, you need to tell Vizard exactly what to do, like how many clips to extract, the aspect ratios you want, and where to stash the finished files. Vizard's Smart Cutter will analyze your footage to find high-energy moments, punchlines, and emotional beats, basically the parts of your video that actually grab attention. Step 4 is critical. You want to run a test once to make sure everything is working, so trigger it manually and keep an eye on your status payload for any errors. At this point, you have a folder full of awesome short clips with zero hands-on editing, but we are not quite done yet because we need to get these published. Step 5 involves creating a watcher automation that keeps an eye on Vizard for completed exports, or uses a webhook to know exactly when a video is ready to go. In step 6, just make sure to add a filter for the specific folder or project so you don't accidentally post the wrong content to the wrong channel. For step 7, you can optionally integrate an AI model like Gemini or OpenAI to instantly generate engaging titles, descriptions, and hashtags for every single clip. Step 8 is the big finish. Add your social media upload actions, map all that metadata you just generated, and hit publish to get your content out into the world. Finally, in step 9, you can use Vizard's built-in content calendar to review your scheduled posts, tweak captions, or change publish times if you need to adjust your strategy. If you are setting this up, keep in mind a few practical tips. Folder permissions and API keys are almost always the culprits if your pipeline breaks. Also, you can definitely tell Vizard to generate different aspect ratios for different platforms, so your TikToks and your YouTube Shorts always look perfect. You can replicate this entire setup in Zapier just as easily, and honestly, the logic flow is exactly the same no matter which automation platform you prefer using. So why Vizard in the mix? Because while other tools might just do basic clipping, Vizard is uniquely tuned to find those viral, attention-grabbing engagement signals. This means fewer misses and more ready-to-post hits, which is the difference between posting every once in a while and actually running a consistent growth machine. To wrap up, remember that this is really just the tip of the iceberg, because once these automations are running, you can get way more creative. If you have been feeling overwhelmed by the endless grind of turning long videos into short clips, I promise this pipeline will absolutely change how you work. If you have any questions at all, please just drop them in the chat. I'll be watching and we can troubleshoot your specific setup live together. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I can't wait to see the incredible content you build and go out there and make something viral.